chicken chunks. See, I can do the chicken chunks and put them in the pan down there. And then we could heat them in the oven. You know, you wouldn't have to, they would be fresh enough, you know. Like, yeah, we can cook the chicken chunks ahead of time. We can cook the waffles ahead of time. And we can rotate. It'll take 4 pans, so we could rotate waffles, French toast, chicken chunks, and potatoes, because it'll take 4 of those pans, and we could have the oven at 300 degrees or something like that, and we could rotate them. They're not long enough to burn or anything, but long enough to get that, you know, that soothing heat, because that oven will, you know, when you're eating the French toast and everything, it'll have them ready to go. Plus, we can heat the syrup up too. So it'll be, okay. So let me go over this to just outline where we are right now, if it's all right. So those things about rating our funds and all that, they could go to HELL. Because we're not going to allow people to divert our attention, you know, from what we're doing. And you could think back to, why would somebody do something to our little meat and stuff, and then you come back and there it is. It's just children's stuff. And then we can't use it because we don't know where it's been or what, you know. Okay. Now, one thing about us, though, we have technically, physically and psychologically whipped all the teams that are active. I believe we have done that. Number one, whether it's the 2, 3 California teams, they don't hardly exist anymore. And everybody knows, or they get enough for this bounce off information from what we're doing here, that we're still here, still alive and well, and we haven't turned bad or gotten mad at nobody for who they are, what they've been doing. And the thing that's good about this part of it is that we're automatically relying back on doing good deeds for no benefit. Okay, they don't expect you'll go there. They expect you'll get stingy, you'll get mean, you'll get all of that. That's why they attack you, because they say, see, the niggas won't help you, so they want to make you that way. They have never been successful with us on that. The more they do, the happier we get. Until it becomes redundantly ridiculous. When we come back last week from over there feeding the people, and the what's the names has disappeared, and then they reappear, it's stupid. It's stupid. So we make them act stupid. They can't do nothing. They can't do anything to us. Okay. So this week we'll go back to PGMA. and we'll have the food. Of course, we'll have chicken. We'll have real rice, because I have to go maybe out to Halalco and get some or if we don't go to Halalco, I can go to the ones that used to be across from Halalco and get some spices. If we can go out there, you know what? I could drive that van over there. And we have to load up on spices for all the stuff we're getting. But let's settle on this Friday, PGMA, and next Sunday, we'll have a trial run with waffles and stuff. Just for the heck of it. Chicken strips, chicken chunks. Yeah. Either this week or week after. Maybe we don't need it too close together, but very soon, either this next Sunday or Sunday after that, we'll give that brunch, Sunday brunch, a run. The Sunday brunch would be that must be kind of like Aunt Mama served, but we have to put some butter in there. Melted butter. Yeah, and it should be warm. Okay. So the way it'll look is this Friday, we'll start preparing right away what we gotta have for out there. But we got enough here already. But Friday or Thursday, we'll box up a lot of the stuff down there. Like we got peanut butter, we got those small 1 pound packs of rice. We got a lot of stuff that just taking up room. We even got those things of oatmeal. I don't know how Africans are, but anybody got any sense would love oatmeal, you know. Yeah, so a lot of the stuff down there, we'll pack it up and try to clean house. So the way it looks like for Friday would be we have to get some onions, so we'd have onions and green beans with potatoes. They'll like that. That's all. Technically, that's a meal. If you had a whole bowl of that's actually a meal. It tastes like a meal. So we'll have that out there. We'll have chicken. We already got that. But after we cook it, we'll pour out a lot of that juice. You know, just pop the thing up a little bit and pour it into a bucket and use the juice again because it'll cook. You know, like, so when it's in the thing, it won't be bouncing all out. Does it come out a little bit sometime?
Yeah, well, yeah, it came out last time, on Friday.
Oh, okay. Did it get on anything?
No, the tarp took care of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, but when we go and we get it good and warmed up, we can take out most of the juice so it just won't, we'll take the juice out, but we'll take the juice in a jar, one of them jars. Yeah, so when the people are there,
Yeah, I'm just thinking about space. I know we gotta pack up food too.
no, if somebody called over and tell the brother he almost owes us a car, or they could turn the thing on in them cars. They're just not
He responded. He said, if you come across one, he'll let you know.
right. Okay. Tell them we're really in, yeah, kind of in need, like, yeah. Just a good working, whatever they call them. He knows which ones I like. From 2002 to 2008 or 9, I think they make that the same style that's out there. Yeah. Okay. Uh, okay, just to reiterate, this week we'll go to PGMA. If we have time, that'll be Friday. If we have time on Saturday, we could have a little cleanup around here and a cooking. If we're going to do the food next week on Sunday. But we'll know in a few days. But we'll start that very soon, either if not this week, coming up, if not the next week from today, no later than the week after that, you know. Yeah, in other words, we might as well get started. Because this thing about dawa at ta'am, the dawa of food, it is a legal Islamic principle. The dawa of food, dawa at ta'am, is actually, you know, that the Muslims, that's a part of dawah, to get people together. The more people on a plate, remember, the more blessings. So if you watch some of the groups, the more people, they be licking their fingers, eating sunnah and everything, and the more people on that plate, the more blessings. And then you'll be sitting there trying to talk, and they'll take a big piece of meat off the plate and stick it in your mouth, and I mean, it's all friendly stuff, you know. Jamaat al-Tabligh, y'all never went with them probably. They got, anyway, uh, okay. Over there, we'll have a regular full type meal, but by Sunday, we will want to have gotten more waffle makers. That thing make good, big, thick waffles. It's perfect. So if you can look on the thing down there and see if they got it. Or do they have any pictures of waffle makers on there?
No, I was looking at something else.
Oh, okay. Uh, so, not to bore you to death, but we'll go big in this period of time with chicken chunks or chicken strips. However, we cut them off in strips and chunks, pop a little batter on them, and pop them in the frying, and, you know, okay. When we have the French toast, the waffles, we'll have French toast and waffles on that French toast waffles, and eggs. Yeah, that would be perfect. French toast, waffles, eggs, and maybe even chicken chunks on the side, but they wouldn't be necessary. Okay. I've already went over PGMA, right? PGMA, we would have, let's just call it our regular food. And we're going to take stuff over there because it